Muslims are about to start war in Washington after what the Supreme Court just officially banned. Now this here is why re-elected Donald J. Trump as the 45th President of the United States of America last November. Although the mainstream media is largely silent on this matter, this morning the Supreme Court of the United States quietly and swiftly dealt the final blow to the Islamic indoctrination in our schools. And of course, we have President Trump to thank for this. The decision was a 5-4 ruling which clearly illustrated just how important electing President Trump was and how crucial his pick of Judge Neil Gorsuch to the Supreme Court really was to the future of this nation. In his decision, Judge Gorsuch wrote that as the American government has no business being involved in religion, any religion. He went on to say that our founding fathers meant for only Judeo-Christian values to be taught in our schools and that's the way it should remain. And lastly, he finished off his decision by stating that it's unfair to teach our children that Islam is a religion of peace, while all they see on TV is carnage out of nations which are known to have Islamic influences. Amen, Judge Gorsuch, amen. The Blaze reports. An elementary school teacher in Chesapeake, Virginia has been charged with simple assault after a parent claimed her daughter's hand was cut open as a result of the teacher yanking her arm aggressively while trying to teach students an Islamic hand sign. In November 2012, a Muslim mother went on trial for beating her teenage daughter after the girl refused an arranged marriage and was seen at school talking to a boy who was not her planned husband. Her devout Muslim father stabbed his daughter in the neck, leaving a wound 1.5 inches long, and admitted that he tried to kill her. This couple was freed. The mother got 2 years of probation. This was Arizona. Not Yemen, not Iran, but Phoenix. This is the Sharia in America, for honor violence is not merely sanctioned in Islam, it is encouraged. And honor murder of the offspring is sanctioned under Islam, according to Reliance of the Traveler, a classic manual of Islamic sacred law. Not subject to retaliation is a father or mother, or their fathers or mothers, for killing their offspring, or offspring's offspring. 1.12. The following month, a leader of the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt, which has now been declared a terrorist organization by the Egyptian government, spoke at a mosque in Brooklyn. The night enforced the Sharia there as well, arresting a man who came to protest against Brotherhood atrocities in Egypt. One must not criticize Islam or its self-appointed representatives, even in Brooklyn. In another Sharia ruling that same month, a federal judge ruled against a Tulsa police captain who had exercised his First Amendment rights and refused to force some of his subordinates to attend a Dawah, Islamic proselytizing, event at a Tulsa mosque. If these police officers had been required to go to church, they'd have won their case. In Minnesota in November 2013, the YMCA and the St. Paul Police Department organized a Muslim swim, restricted to Muslim women only, with taxpayer dollars. The police department is providing transportation for the Muslims to segregated Sharia swim at the YMCA. There are thousands of Islamic centers across the country. Sharia swim belongs there, not in our public pools. If it is so crucial that these Muslims live under Sharia, why move here? Why not live in the Sharia state? Instead, Sharia is coming here. In June 2013, it was revealed that the San Francisco airport used public money to construct a foot washing station for Muslims. Harvard University in January 2013 posted a Quranic verse at the entrance of its Faculty of Law, describing the verse as one of the greatest expressions for justice in history, heedless of the fact that Sharia law is the antithesis of American law. The Constitution is the great shining moment of Western civilization, based on individual rights, the premise of which is the opposite of Islamic law. In Minnesota, a Catholic university, the University of St. Thomas, in January 2013 installed mini-mosques and Islamic foot baths for Muslims. Where are the cathedrals and pews in the madrasas? There is no reciprocity in Islam. Non-Muslims cannot pray in mosques. Non-Muslims are only permitted into mosques for dawah, proselytizing. Islamic outreach goes only one way, to Islam. But this is a Catholic university turning itself over to the very ideology that inspires the mass slaughter of Christians across the world. It is astonishing and horrifying in the same breath. Public schools in Florida are teaching that Muhammad is God's messenger. In Indiana, a Muslim family went from classroom to classroom in a public school, handing out material proselytizing for Islam. Texas public school students were made to wear burqas. In January 2013 in Maryland, Muslim high school students demanded prayer accommodations in a public school. In August 2013, a Tennessee elementary school banned pork to avoid offending Muslims. Children are drawing the 5 pillars of Islam in Tennessee public schools. The Nashville, Tennessee public school system is teaching dangerous lies in an Islamic lesson plan written by Islamic dissemblers and rife with grammatical errors and poor English. Where are the children's drawings of Christ on the cross? Where are the teachings of the Rashi? Where is the Chumash? This isn't public education. This is dawah. And it is happening all over. But patriots are fighting back. In September 2013, an Ohio mom got an Islamic proselytizing video removed from her child's 7th grade history class. In November 2013, hundreds of parents protested against pro-Islam indoctrination contained in a public school textbook. I know President Trump's last couple of months have been a bit rocky, to say the least. But let's be honest here. It's hard to set up an administration when you have Republicans, Democrats, and independents trying to make you fail. But whatever you say about what happened with the failed repeal of Obamacare thanks to traitors like Senator John Songbird McCain, President Trump is staying true to his word. He appointed a strong conservative to the Supreme Court, the economy is rolling along, and the legal immigration is down by 72%. All in all, not bad at all. Please share if you support our president and our new Supreme Court justice. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.